The coaching industry is set to become a $1 trillion industry by the end of this year. And if you have ever wondered if you can turn your passions into a profitable online business, then you clicked on the right video. I'm going to walk you through step by step exactly how you can start an online coaching business even from zero experience. I've helped over 800 coaches over the last 4 years, and what I've seen is that most coaches fail because they try to help everyone. That's not what we're doing here. You need to pick a profitable niche. And I know you probably hear this all the time, but a profitable niche is really where your skill set, your passions, and market demand intersect. Essentially, what we're looking for is finding somebody that has an urgent need or an urgent desire, as well as the spending and purchasing power to actually be able to invest in themselves. Let me give you a real life example. Let's say that you really desire to become a life coach. We need to get more specific here in exactly who you help, how you help them, and the transformation guaranteed by working with you. So the 3 questions that you want to ask are, who do I help? So for the life coaching example, women going through breakups. How do you help them? What problems do I solve? And the last question, what's the transformation? I help women regain their confidence after breakup, learn to love themselves, and stop dating red flag men. In 90 days, you'll no longer be stalking your ex on Instagram. Your confidence will skyrocket like you just got invited to brunch with Beyonce, and you'll have a list of Prince Charmings lining up to want to date you. That, my friends, is a clear and profitable niche. We're getting granular and specific with who we're helping, the problems we solve, and the transformation guaranteed by working with us. And as a thank you for watching this video, I'm going to link an ideal client avatar worksheet that I give to all of my clients that's going to help you to clearly identify as well as articulate who you help and how you help them so that you never squirm when someone asks you, what do you do? Another thing that I hear all the time, literally talking to thousands of coaches every single month, is that most people are waiting until they have the perfect website, a certification, and thousands of followers. When in truth, this is actually stunting your growth as a coach. You do not need any of these things to start coaching. And if you're in the coaching space, you've probably heard of Tony Robbins, but did you know that Tony Robbins actually started coaching at 17? No degree, no certification, just focusing purely on results. He let the results he was getting speak enough to his ability to help people get powerful transformation. And look at him now. His desire to just show up and start serving is what built his credibility and what has built this massive empire over the last decades. Which leads me to the second thing that you need to be doing. Instead of waiting to check off all of the logical perfect boxes, just get out there and start coaching. In fact, one of the things that we do inside of my coaching certification is require that every single future coach go through the process of hosting 3 to 5 different sessions with clients. Not only does that give them the confidence in their ability to actually lead people through powerful transformation, but we also guarantee that they walk away with 3 to 5 testimonials that they can use to market to future clients. So starting to coach before you've got all the boxes checked off is going to do 2 things. It's going to prove that you can get results, and it's going to give you the confidence to be able to market to future people. Now let's talk money. I know that this might be a sensitive subject for most people, but if you are deciding to run a business, guess what? This is one of the main topics that you need to get comfortable with, specifically around selling. Now, I hear this all of the time within the coaching space. I don't want to be too salesy. I don't want to come off as the used car salesman. And oftentimes people will actually hold back from sharing their gifts and the things that can really help humanity because of their aversion to sales. But here's the thing you have to remember. If you want to run a business, you inherently need to be comfortable with sales, because a business without sales is not a business at all. So the third thing that you need to focus on as you are getting clearly defined in who you serve, as you are starting to get your reps in and actually getting out there and getting experience working with clients, is finally actually packaging an offer and starting to sell it to your community or building an online presence around the work that you share. And the mistake that a lot of people make when entering the coaching industry is focusing just on selling single sessions rather than selling a longer term package and container that allows for them to get lasting producing results for their clients, and also more consistency in their finances. So rather than going directly into selling single sessions, I want to encourage you to build out a longer-term container that first and foremost allows you to charge more, but also gives you the opportunity to really get deep with your people and get them those incredible world-class results that you know you can get them. The other thing to think about from the financial side of things is if you're only selling single sessions, maybe they're $100, $200 each, think of the volume of people you need to sell to in order to be able to make the type of money that you desire. Versus a longer term package, you could have 5 people sign up at $2,000 and right there you have a $10K month. And the really important thing to remember is that with coaching, people aren't paying for your time, they're paying for results. And so that's what really allows for you to charge higher ticket, to do these longer term packages, and to be able to work with people for an extended amount of time. They don't care about the time or the hour they're spending, they care about the results that you can guarantee and get them. So basically there's 3 main things that you want to focus on when you are creating a longer term container. The first one is pretty obvious, but what is the length of time that it takes for you to be able to guarantee the results that you desire to help your clients achieve? The second piece is what are 3 main pillars that you help your clients with that you can articulate through the lens of helping them through their current state to their desired reality. This makes it so that your work is very much transformation oriented rather than focusing on the modality itself. Because in truth, people really don't care about the modality. That's why coffee enemas and ayahuasca exist. People care about the results. They care about the transformation. So these 3 main pillars that you create are really meant to be transformation oriented rather than listing all of the nuts and bolts of what you are going to provide for your clients. So try to avoid focusing heavily on the deliverables, like how many calls they get or resources or PDFs, and instead focus on those 3 main pillars of transformation that you are going to support your clients with. And lastly, when building your offer, make sure that you know very clearly what the result is. Again, go back to who you serve and how you support them to help you identify what is going to be the thing that they have the greatest need or the greatest desire around. And if you still feel a little icky around sales, one of my favorite statements that I share with my clients is it would be a disservice for me not to share something that I genuinely believe I can help people with. So remember that sales is service, especially in the coaching space. And if you're serious about starting a coaching business, I'm actually gonna leave you a freebie in the description below. It is my 6-figure facilitator blueprint that's going to walk you through exactly how to build out a 6-figure program, how to identify your ideal client avatar, just like I mentioned earlier, and how you can begin to use the online world to help market yourself and reach your ideal clients. If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe as well because we've got lots of videos coming that I don't want you to miss out on all around how to scale your business online.